Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me. So I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Taking a look at Washington, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Hawks. They're back in the 8th position.
And seeing where Washington is, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harrell, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Washington, passes it to Harrell. Bogdanovich against Beal. Harrell setting the pick for Beal. And Capella sends it back. On the clock, here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by the Hawks, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. The shot will not fall, and it's Washington the other way. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal against Bogdanovich.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he makes the first.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Z-Bo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found the angles to finish.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And like the great Z-Bo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Greg, That 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss shot by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Hunter against Caldwell Pope. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. Good season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now here's Beal after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's the floater, and that one drops for him.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Dinwiddie outside for Beal. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. It's all knotted up.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Bertanis, he's checked in for Harrell. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Beal. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dinwiddie. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Wright dishes to Reddish. Back to Wright. Second chance shot, and there's the drive, and he sinks the layup.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it. Now here's Wright. Reddish kicks to Wright. And there's the pass to Herter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Pass to Kispert. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Pass to Wright. Back to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kispert, the pass to Bertens. It's rebounded by Herter. In the corner, right with it. Passes to Gallinari. Over Kispert. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football is what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
It's simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Hachimura the pass to Kuzma. And it's in there. Kuzma's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Washington. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Here's Young after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Young, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Dinwiddie is screen on Bogdanovich. Beal taking his time here. Takes the 13-footer, and it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches.
And that one falls for Collins.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Lets the three fly. Beal can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The Hawks working the ball around. Capella sets a screen for Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Hunter kicks to Young. From outside, off the mark. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now Harrell, after the missed three from Trae Young.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Driving inside. Great D that time from Beal.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Harrell, a screen on Williams. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And Kyle Kuzma now in year one of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Bertanis, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Beal. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Atlanta has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Stolen by Avdia. And here we go. Washington fast break. Kispert, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Right side, Williams. Back to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Caldwell Pope finds Holiday. Berton sets the pick for Holiday. And the pass to Kispert. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Good shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Reddish with the ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta. They lead by 3.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge, Ernie.
All right, and now that we have a moment, here are the upcoming games on the schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, this is one they'll be favored in. But they can't let their guard down. The talent disparity isn't that much. Worst thing you could do is play down to your competition.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Wizards trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and Harrell's in at the center position.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kuzma passes to Dinwiddie. Young against Beal. Over Collins. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Young. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
The shot by Beal, no good.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Beal. 7 points in the game. And it's off the back rim, no good. Young against Beal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Beal. Here's Young. Washington with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Beal in the corner. Over Hunter. Beal with another miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside Collins. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. From the arc. Washington with the rebound. Harrell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nice ball movement by Washington. Dinwiddie with it, and guarded by Capella. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Now Hunter. He dishes it to Capella. Young taking his time here. Shot from 12. That one a little long.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Dinwiddie dishes to Beal. Back to Dinwiddie. Harrell setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Left side, Beal. To end the drought. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 10 points.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Right against Holiday. Back to Jang. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Wright. How he performed last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now, here's Bertans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wright. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks leading. Wright outside. Pass to Jang. Reddish with the ball. Now Avdia defending. And it's denied. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right against Hachimura. There's the pick. Over to the left wing. Kispert. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Right, the pass to going up. No good on the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Outside, Beal from deep three-point range. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bogdanovich looking around. Collins a screen on Dinwiddie. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. And a switcher also for Washington. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Avdia. Here's Young. It's stolen by Bertans. Outside, Beal. Over Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young left side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Inside. Wow.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Beal. Driving the lane over Bogdanovich. And again, Washington no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
The three. Can't hit that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dinwiddie attacking. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Harrell.
How about the confidence of Montrezl Harrell? Big-time delivery.
Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Young for three. It's good from long range. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Beal against Bogdanovich. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot by Beal, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Young. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards trail by 7. The dish to Beal. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
Dinwiddie against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, good with the triple. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Beal up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Dinwiddie. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. It's deflected. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. 9 points for Trae Young.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
For the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bertans, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hachimura. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Beal against Bogdanovich. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Six to shoot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And he gets the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint.
closing out airspace and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Bogdanovic, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. 2 points, that one goes.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Clearly a foul. Two.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Bradley Beal went from being a consistent all-star to becoming one of the most efficient and dangerous scorers in the league. What a transformation.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Williams. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And